Hello everybody, Extrasify here. Welcome back to another gold making video. Today's video we're going to be talking about the common question that I see when discussing gold making, and that is, who cares about gold making? Now what I mean by this is that there are actually quite a few comments on my videos that I've noticed talking about, oh, how can you enjoy gold making? It's so boring and repetitive. And that's fine, it's not for everyone, but I figured I'd go over some of the main talking points as to why I enjoy gold making, and if you're finding it to be a little dull, ways that you can do to change it up, and maybe for you guys to give it another go. Now, the first reason that I and a lot of people enjoy gold making and gold farming is because of the RNG factor of being on the hunt for rare items. Is always super enjoyable whenever you get something worth a lot of gold. It's just a real rush whenever you get something expensive, and overall it makes dungeon farming, and many farms in particular, very, very exciting because you never know exactly what you're going to get. On top of the fact that there are literally hundreds of total gold farms that you can do in WoW, it's pretty hard to get bored doing certain farms. Now, obviously, I still get burnt out when it comes to gold farming over time. That's completely normal, but I usually give myself a few days of no farming. Maybe I'll just level an alt or do some endgame, certain things like that, or maybe just play a different game entirely, and usually come back refreshed and ready to farm. Being on the hunt for rare items is one of my favorite things to do in terms of all gold farms. That's why a lot of my gold making is through transmog, as I love farming old school dungeons, and it's made me millions and millions of gold in the past. So that is my first point of discussion on this video. Let's move along now to the next point on the list. Gold farming, yes, it can be time consuming. Those of you like myself, that it is your main reason you play the game and your main way of enjoyment, can spend hours and hours each and every day solely focusing on gold making, not even doing any endgame, mythic plus, anything like that. But you can actually make a lot of gold simply putting in less than an hour every single day, and overall it could get you your WoW subscription paid for in gold so that you don't have to pay in real money. There are a lot of great farms that don't take very long to do. You could farm some old school raids for old school battle pets. I recommend the Blackwing Descent and the Trial of the Crusader, as well as Icecrown Citadel on normal mode. Those actually have some pretty expensive battle pets with a decent drop chance. On top of this, you could easily go around doing some World Quest in Dragonflight, doing all of the races and all of the gold rewarding missions. If you do that, it takes maybe at most about an hour or so, and you can actually get over 10 to 15k raw gold in an hour, and you can do that every few days on every single alt. It is a little bit boring, but that gold definitely adds up and will definitely help to contribute to your monthly WoW token if that's all you're aiming for. Then you can always pair that up with farming quick dungeons like Sunwell that have a ludicrous amount of expensive patterns. Sunwell is always a dungeon, well, I guess a raid, that I will highly recommend farming. Super easy, the runs take like 3 minutes, and the rewards are absolutely insane. Just make sure not to kill any of the raid bosses. Obviously, it will not let you reset the raid if you kill any bosses. You could have a dual gatherer with mining and herbalism, or you could have a skinner, anything like that. Do an old world farm for about an hour, make about 15 to 20,000 gold. It's very nice supplemental gold if you're not wanting to put a lot of time in for farming, and it always helps when making gold for your monthly WoW token. Real quickly guys, I do want to remind you, if you enjoy my content and you want to support the channel for free, make sure that you subscribe, check out my other gold making content, and give this video a like so that it pushes it out to more people. I really appreciate all your guys' support, and y'all are absolutely amazing. Thank you. For the next point on this list, while it may seem a little simple, I do want to talk about the fact of clearing out your mailbox in sales every single day. It's honestly one of my favorite parts of the day is waking up and seeing the sales in my mailbox. And especially if you have a good day of sales, it's just so satisfying cleaning out your mailbox. And it honestly is a huge factor in why I enjoy gold making so much. Obviously, getting the rare items is only half of it. Once you sell it, it's also really fun as well. But either way, I love the gathering part of getting items as well as the selling. And finally, my last main talking point I want to highlight when discussing who cares about gold making is that there's such a large community online when it comes to gold making. Everyone is super friendly. Everyone loves helping new gold makers getting into this area of the game. There are so many different ways of making gold. If you're not interested in the farming aspect, you can always learn how to make gold with crafting professions, whether it be from Dragonflight or older expansions. And overall, it's just a very friendly community, and there are a ton of content creators on YouTube. I am only a very small portion of that, and I look up to many other YouTubers on this platform in this community. Overall, there's a ton of nice Discords, a ton of nice people, and everyone is just really friendly and very willing to help answer questions that any new gold makers have. And overall, it's just one of the most welcoming communities in all of WoW, in my opinion, where there can be some toxic groups if it comes to like raiding and things like that. I love that us gold makers can chill, help each other succeed, and everyone wins when getting sales. So yeah, obviously this is a video game at the end of the day. You should spend the limited amount of time that we get to play each day doing what you enjoy most. If it's not gold making, that's totally fine. It's not for everybody, but this is my way of advertising for you guys. If you are looking for a way to freshen up your WoW experience, I highly recommend delving into the world of gold making if you have not done so already. I've been making gold for well over a decade. It's been the main way I enjoy this game ever since Mist of Pandaria, when I really got into gold farming and gold making. And overall, I'm just so happy that I decided to do it back then. Like I said, it's still my main way of enjoying this game, and I love this game so much. I will not stop playing anytime soon, and gold making is an absolutely huge part of that. I hope this video shined some light on why gold making is so amazing. I get that some people may find it boring, and you could apply that aspect to every part of every game. Certain parts of a game will draw people in, and certain parts of a game will uninterest people. That's just how it goes. But if you're looking for something new to do in WoW, I highly recommend giving the World of Gold making a try. We have an amazing community. Not just myself, but there are a ton of great content creators on YouTube and across the internet, and everyone is very, very welcoming. So guys, with that said, thank you very much for watching this video. Sorry if it got a little rambly, but I'm kind of speaking from the heart, as the gold making side of WoW has been one of my favorite groups to ever be a part of, and overall I'm just very thankful for the loving community that WoW has with everyone making gold. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching another video. Go ahead and check out some of my other content if you like it. Make sure to subscribe and like this video as well, and I'll see you guys in the next gold making video.